Welcome to another Lightroom quick edit. Today I'm gonna take this raw file and create a panoramic image like this out of it. So yesterday I've edited a picture with a ferry entering the harbor and kind of made a black and white high-key picture out of it. And this is actually me being on the ferry probably like half an hour later, leaving the harbor, and I really think it's once again not a great picture, it's just a snapshot, but I think it has potential. So I'm definitely gonna go for a panoramic crop here because, as you can see, a lot of sky, really no interest in the sky, and I really don't want it there. So I'm gonna crop it down quite a lot and maybe even crop down some of the water. So we have somewhat of a rule of thirds composition here, and then also crop away some of this line right here. So we already have a much stronger framing, and I'm actually not quite sure. Maybe I'm gonna go with black and white, or maybe not. Let's just stick in color for now and start with the editing. We can always change later. I'm definitely going to bring down the highlights, bring up the shadows, just my regular workflow to have a lot of detail to play with. Then I'm definitely going to bring up the whites quite a lot because there's really a lot of dynamic missing. Now I'm not going to do it as much as I usually do. Usually I really just stop before eclipse, but here it's almost a little bit too much. So I'm going to bring it down just a slight bit from that, and I think that looks pretty good. Then, of course, because we've erased the shadows so much, we want to bring that back some contrast with blacks here. Really not that much. I really kind of want to go for a relatively low contrast scene here. A really low contrast look, and actually that reminds me, it kind of looks crooked here after cropping, so let me see. Maybe that will work a little bit better. Really just fine-tuning that. And yeah, I think that definitely works a little bit better. So I think, let me see, contrast. Contrast really is fine how it is, but clarity, I really like clarity here in this image. It really helps to bring out the very fine textures, especially in these houses. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of clarity here, and let's see, color temperature, let me go into black and white real quick and just see. Nah, I think I'm gonna stick in color here. So color temperature is definitely very important, and it definitely has a blue cast to it, but at the same time I don't want to make it too warm. I really kind of want to preserve this mood of this moment. And I'm just gonna go a little bit into the plus temperature slider here, and in terms of tint, I really think the tint was fine, so I think that looks pretty good as of now. Let's go down into the tonal curve and bring the highlight slider up as always to create even more dynamic, and the light slider, I think the light slider is fine. Let's see, darks, maybe even bring them up just a tiny bit, and I'm gonna leave the shadows at 0. So when I'm looking at it, let me just try to straighten it a little bit more. It's really tough when you don't really have an horizon. I guess there's one here. Then let me go pretty quickly with this because this is a quick edit. I don't want to spend too much time doing too much detail adjustments. I'm just gonna go quickly, add some sharpening and add some vignetting here. Just a little bit, something like that. And I think I'm done with the global adjustments, and let me see, graduated filter, add some more custom vignetting here, just in the sky to really give a sense of depth and a sense of lighting. And I really do like that. I think that works a little bit better than before. And let's add a last graduated filter, very harsh edge here for the very bottom to once again add some custom vignetting and just to close out the picture from below. So I think we're pretty good here. Let me just try and add some dodge and burning. So see you in a second. Alright, Right, so I've added some dodge and burning. Here's before, here's after. I kinda combined some of the rail filters with just a little bit of orange color and with a little bit of clarity as well. And I really wasn't sure actually if I wanted to add any dodge and burning for this picture, but I ended up liking it better with. So I think I'm done here for this picture. Once again, not a great picture, just a nice neat picture, and I think the difference between before and after is definitely pretty strong regardless. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for a little bit longer, more in-depth videos to come very soon on this channel. Until then, I want to wish you a great day, and of course, take care. And I'm just gonna go a little bit to plus 6 plus